But I want to tell you my background story. I was born in Africa, in Uganda, and when I was 2 years old, my mom had passed away, and it was I have memories of it, but I just remember I remember her in a casket, and I had four other siblings, and my dad decided that he couldn't keep us all, so he sent us off to other relatives, and then we split up. So I was the only one being sent off. So I thought they had died. I was like 4 or 3. I thought they had died or something. So I was being passed on to relatives, and I was really a misbehaved child back then, and I just kept being passed on. And one time I went to my aunt's house. She was like 60 or something. She was really old, and I was like 4 or 5 then. And she was really abusive, and she made me go and get her drinks and alcohol, and I didn't know any better than I thought it was fine. And so I would go back, I'd get her what she needed, and she would come and then she would drink some and start beating me and abuse me. And so that made me want to, I always ran away at night. I never really slept at her house, and so I would steal other people's food. And so all that time from my 2, after my mom died, to when I was 5, I thought that nobody cared for me, nobody loved me, I was alone.
So I'm sure all you guys have heard of the Boston bombings happening earlier this year. And so there were 2 brothers. The older brother who died, he had a really hard time trying to find somewhere for people to play. It was hard for them to find somewhere to bury him because no one would accept his body. None of the cemeteries around Boston, Massachusetts even went into Connecticut to try to find somewhere to bury him. And so it took them, I think, like 2 weeks. And so one of the things I really like to do is just get on CNN. I don't know, I guess I'm weird like that. I just check it and read all the articles on there. So one day I got on and I clicked on one of the headlines, and it was a man from, I think, Connecticut had decided to give up the grave beside his mother's grave. It was going to be his grave. And he gave the grave up for this man who killed people, who had injured people, who had ruined people's lives. And so he gave up that spot for someone who was an evil person. And so he gave up. The reason he said was because his mom had always taught him to love his enemies. And so I just thought that was really, really cool. I thought it was just an amazing example of loving people who do bad things to you, who do bad things to your country, do bad things to people around you. So. I just want I like it so far. It's fun. But when I was in ninth grade, I went on a spiritual kick, or like, I don't know, high or whatever you want to call it. But I learned from my Bible class, I go to a Christian school, that like memorization was one of the most important things that you can do. So on this spiritual kick, I decided to start memorizing one of the books of the Bible, and I chose James because I heard it was like the New Testament Proverbs or whatever. So I started memorizing. I got through the first 2 chapters, and I had memorized that, and then I started into the third, and then I started falling off from my faith with God. I started struggling with some stuff, and I started just not being who God wanted me to be as much, and I just started. I try and go back to reiterating the first couple chapters of James, and I go back like a month later, and I miss like paragraphs at a time, and slowly, I just forgot more and more of it. And then I look back on my life sophomore year, and I look back, and I remember this one passage from James. It's James 1. It's literally verse 2. It's one of the first passages. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers, that when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." And then it hit me that these struggles that I'm going through shouldn't be looked at as an opportunity of like, why is God doing this to me? Or it should be looked at as, this is God's giving me a chance to persevere through this and become more mature and completely well-rounded so that I can be who God wants me to be even more. And I just thought next time like you have this struggle through something and you're struggling with something, look at it as an opportunity to just really persevere and push through it, because God's gonna make you get out of it what you want to get out of it, and you're gonna be a better person afterwards. So.